Welcome back to Ancient Domains Mystery. Today is another special day. It's August 30th, which is Resurrection Day. Now, on Resurrection Day, who would have guessed, you get characters with bonuses. Specifically, +1 to toughness, +3 to mana, and also access to a very special item, which I will show you here in a minute. Just like last time, we're going to generate 5 characters randomly. We're going to go just a little ways into the game. I'm going to save them. And then we're going to end the episode. Whatever character is chosen from this batch will be played after the character that was selected from our last batch, which the character that was selected from the August 22nd holiday was Lizzie. She got the overwhelming number of votes. So for August 22nd character, we will be playing Lizzie. But today, we will be generating characters for the Resurrection Day. So, we're going to finish Sitlar, then we're going to play Lizzie, then we're going to play one of these. So, pick which of these characters is your favorite, and we will see it in the series. So, new game. Generate a new character. Random. You are born in the month of the sword. Positive modifier tactics increased by 10%. Cost increased melee weapon skills are reduced by 20%. +1 to initial learning. Okay. Best for melee. Can be used for spellcaster. A falling star killed the village elder the night you were born. I, once again, never remember what these means. I think that's something good. I think it means you start with lucky or fate smiles. Which, if it's lucky, that's redundant because we're getting lucky anyway. So, character generation, let fate decide, random gender. We were born to be a female orc. You have brown hair, black eyes, and brown complexion. Your parents belong to the nobility. They are rich, respected, wealthy, and one more than they can count. They're rich, respected... Oh, I get it, because they're an orc. They're rich, respected, wealthy, and one more than they can count. During your childhood, one of your uncles taught you a lot of things about the history of your people. Your vast knowledge on the legends and lore of your people made you very popular with your friends because of all the exciting stories you knew. Considering you were an orc, it was probably about smashing people's skulls in. As a youth, you spent a lot of time in the wilds exploring the woods and generally enjoying your freedom. You had a lot of fun and learned to value the treasures of nature. Again, because we're an orc, we probably learned to value the taste of the treasures of nature. In other words, eating small woodland creatures. As a young adult, you had to work a lot to finance your apprenticeship. You were often tired and exhausted, but all this was forgotten when you finally achieved your goal. At the age of 15, you end your apprenticeship. You are now a fully learned merchant, which is very, very suitable, considering an aspect of the Resurrection Day characters, which we will get to in a second. You specialize in magic scrolls and maps. That's pretty cool. Let's randomly generate our attributes. Pick 2 skills, alert. And let me see here. There's a kitten meowing behind me. Wealthy would actually be useful. Considering we're a merchant, we already start with extra money, so wealthy would substantially increase our starting money. But at the same time, for survivability's sake, I believe we will go with quick, +2 to speed. What is your name? RD for Resurrection Day. What's a good name for an orcish merchant? I don't even remember her gender now. Oh my. I think we were male. Were we male? Let's pick a good gender-neutral orcish name. Rar. Let's take a look at ourselves. Oh, we were female. Well, apparently Grar is a female. I've actually never played a female orc in this game, so never seen one before. Kinda cool. Has an evil glint to her eye. Alright. So now we're going to do something a bit different, because the other aspect of Resurrection Day is something special. Oh, I forgot to check my messages. You feel as if a whole new life is waiting for you. That's a special message you get on Resurrection Day. So now we are in Lothanil. or however you pronounce it. And this character, if I can, I'm going to sneak around and go in the black market to show you something. Oh, what is this strange glowing amulet in the corner? A blessed Amulet of Resurrection for 90,169 gold. What on earth is that? That is an artifact amulet that acts just like the Amulet of Life Saving. You can even give it to Kilvasta if you want. But it's indestructible, unless you use it to save yourself from death. And also, depending on its status, if it is cursed, it gives you plus 1 doll stats. Uncursed, plus 2 doll stats. Blessed, like this one, plus 3 doll stats. It is always 90,169 gold points. Okay, I've never played on Resurrection Day before. The only reason I know this is because I read the wiki. But there we are. We're going to go and save this game. May the blood of thy enemies stain the ground. And so one of our goals in this game... Oh, and I forgot an extra thing on that. If you give that to Kilvasta, instead of just giving you the usual bonuses, he also raises some of your stats and increases your maximum power points. So it's super amazing. If you can get the money, it breaks the game. Very difficult to get that much money, though. That's why it's so cool we get a merchant. Let's make another character. This is number 2. Oop, I hit the wrong button. I'm going to write down our count here so I don't get mixed up. Random star sign. Another sword sign, okay. Let fate decide. Random gender. You were born to be a female drakeling. You are bald and have light blue eyes and green complexion. Your parents belong to the nobility. They are rich, respected, wealthy, and one more than they can count. As a young child, you were often alone. You do not have many friends. You do not like to remember those times. They were very, very sad. In your youth, you became seriously ill and suffered for many years. When your disease finally was cured, you were left weakened both physically and spiritually, and bereft of the joys of youth. Your young adulthood was characterized by a hard and long work. You had decided to study under a renowned master. To your great disappointment, you had to find out that he was a hard, unjust, and tyrannic man. Embittered by his old age, your apprentice years were quite terrible. This character's had a rough life. At the age of 24, you end your apprenticeship. You are now a fully learned fighter. Could be good. Drakelings make decent fighters. Random attributes. You get 1 talent. We are, of course, going to take alert so we can get treasure hunter. What is your name? Again, I always forget the gender when I'm on YouTube. If I'm not doing YouTube, I remember the gender. If I'm doing YouTube, I forget the gender. So RD, was it a female? Was it a male? We will rename appropriately if we have to. But what is a good lizard name? We already have a Grar. What about a Srash? Again, a very nice gender-neutral name. We are male, I believe. Okay. Let's go to the Outlaw Village. By the way, if you're generating characters in this special day and you do not enter the Outlaw Village, if you start playing on the next day, the amulet will be gone. The amulet only generates if you enter the Outlaw Village on this special day. So we are going to save. Yes. Hence the name. I'm glad my cats didn't hear that. They would have been upset. New game. Generate a new character. Random star sign. Unicorn. You're born in the month of the unicorn. Hard to corrupt by chaos effects. Hard to change alignment once lawful. +2 to initial appearance. Okay. Not one of the best. Do you want to have a specific character? Let fate decide. Let fate decide. Random gender. Okay, this time I'm going to remember. Male. You are born to be a male gray elven wizard. Or, why am I saying wizard? Gray elf. We don't know if we're a wizard yet. You have white hair, purple eyes, and a pale complexion. Your parents belong to the nobility. They are rich, respected, wealthy, and one more than you can count. I think we always get this. Your parents belong to the nobility. They are rich, respected, wealthy, and one more than you can count when your character is created on Resurrection Day. That is my guess. In your childhood, you were tortured by your cruel parents. They seemed to thoroughly hate and despise you. During your youth, you had a lot of fun playing with other kids of your age. You always were a natural leader in the center of interest. As a young adult, you spent a lot of time searching for deeper meaning and purpose in your life, don't we all? Or at least we should. You pondered and pondered, but nothing truly sparked your interest. Finally, after many, many hours, you made a decision. You decided to become a bard. Okay. Grey Elven Bard. Let me make a prediction right now. This character's gonna die. So at the age of 319, fully learned Bard. Shall your tributes be randomly determined or by answering questions? Randomly determined. So we get 2. We're going to take alert. You know, I don't know if Silver Tongue affects that amulet. I don't think it does. But just for curiosity's sake, let's take it with this character. And we are a male, right? I think we're a male. Grey Elfin male. What's a good name? Mr. RD Mr. Okay, so we took Silver Tongue. I want to go see if it affected the shop price. So let's see if we can even get through this village. We of course have a pet because we are a bard. It's a cool little pet, fairy dragon. 90,169. I do not think Silver Tongue affected it. Good experiment, though. Save game. Yes. May thy wisdom be omnipresent. Let's do a new game. Generate a new character. Random star sign. Raven. You were born in the month of the Raven on day 18. Harder to trick by deception. Messengers will reach you faster. You are faster, plus 10 to speed. Companions are more powerful, plus 2 to initial perception. Raven is my favorite star sign. Let fate decide. Random. You're born to be a male orc. You have black hair, black eyes, and a tan complexion. Your parents are traveling adventurers. Both are competent, talented, and doing very well. Okay, so this does not have the and one more. In your childhood, you were a credit to your family. Your people loved you and enjoyed your presence. In your youth, you became seriously ill and suffered for many years. When your disease finally was cured, you were left weakened both physically, spiritually, and bereft of the joys of youth. As a young adult, you had to work a lot to finance your apprenticeship. You were often tired and exhausted, but all this was forgotten when you finally achieved your goal. At the age of 15, you ended your apprenticeship. You are now a fully learned archer. This could actually be a good character. Very slow to level up. Well, not super slow to level up. A little bit slow to level up, but he should have pretty good DPS. Pretty tough. Good at running away. This could actually be a good character. So, randomly generate attributes. We only get 1, so let's take alert. What is your name? Basher. Oh, I almost forgot the Resurrection Day Basher. Let's take a look at ourselves. We are hideous. And here we are. You enter a derelict and muddy settlement populated by equally derelict and muddy persons. Look, here's one now. Alright, let's save. May the blood of thy enemies stain the ground. Yes. One more character. And then I will be cutting this video and recording a Sitlar episode. Restore new game. Generate a new character. Or random star sign. Candle. Heals faster. The gods are more forgiving when asked for favors. 1 free talent. Can be a good class, especially when combined with a bard. Let fate decide. Random gender. You're born to be a male orc. Another orc, really. You're bold and have black eyes and a tan complexion. Your parents belong to the middle class. They're average people living in average quarters. Your father is a craftsman of mediocre talent. In your childhood, you were fascinated by your environment and the ever-changing wonders of the world. You were a very curious and adventurous child. As a youth, you spent a lot of time in the wilds, exploring the woods, and generally enjoying your freedom. You had a lot of fun and learned to value the treasures of nature. As a young adult, you were a credit to your family. Your parents supported your plans and were very understanding. They tried to help you along your way with all means at their disposal. At the age of 18, you ended your apprenticeship and you are now a fully learned merchant. Another merchant. Cool. The orcish merchants, well, I don't know. You have a better chance of surviving early in the game, so this might work, but of course our charisma is taking a hit. So we specialize in rings. That's cool. Random tributes. Ooh, an orc with 3 starting talents. Let's get alert. Let's get quick. But I'm tempted to do wealthy again. Or possibly silver tongue. But probably not. Let's do quick. And let's do... yeah, we should be fine without Porter. So let's do very quick. Plus 3 to speed. What is your name? Resurrection Day. Ringer. And here's the Outlaw Village. Yes. We're also quite ugly. So, save the game. Yes, save the game. May the blood of thy enemies stain the ground. Alright. So, our options include Basher, Orcish Archer, Grar, Orcish Merchant, Mr., Grey Elven Bard, Ringa, Orcish Merchant, or Sra, Drakish Fighter. So, Grar specializes in scrolls, and Ringa specializes in rings. If you have a favorite there, if you want to see one of these, let me know in the comments. What would be my pick here? Probably Ringa would be my pick. But they're all pretty good, except for the Grey Elven Merchant that I'm pretty sure he's going to die. But other than that, pretty good. Let me know in the comments which one you want to see me play, and I will play it as soon as we're done with Lizzie, the Drakish Bard. See y'all later. Thanks.